HSV's new Sportscat Plus is loaded with extra bling and road bias performance compared to a standard Colorado.
But is it worth nearly $12,000 more than Holden's volume production flagship, the Colorado Z71? With a 6-speed auto and loaded with extras, this Sportscat Plus shown here certainly doesn't come cheap, but it's the pinnacle of the Colorado offering in Australia. HSV also offers a standard Sportscat, while the Sportscat Plus gains up-spec AP front brakes and a range of cosmetic enhancements. Both come standard with HSV Sport suspension, while the Sportscat Plus also scores a rear decoupling anti-roll bar for high-speed stability, which deactivates when low range is selected. Other Sportscat Plus upgrades include a bonnet bulge and different wheel arch flares, front grille and 18-inch rims compared to the standard Sportscat, while options include a sailplane instead of an HSV sports bar and even sportier Super Shock suspension, as introduced in HSV's GTSR W1 and fitted here in our test vehicle.
This thing corners remarkably flat. It's really quite sporty in how it can get along a winding road, and together with the boosted front brakes with AP calipers, the ride is not what you'd associate with a dual cab ute at all. But with the stiff suspension and just how nice this thing is, I wouldn't be off-roading in it. I'd be riding around town, I'd be towing with it on the blacktop for sure. But otherwise it's going to be safely tucked up in the garage at night, polished to perfection and ready for a new day of parading around town.
Inside both models you'll find premium leather and suede upholstered seating with red contrast stitching, leather door and dash trim, a leather-wrapped steering wheel and Sportscat branded floor mats. Both also have a redesigned front end with LED fog lights and twin recovery points, plus a hard lockable lid over the tub and a Colorado applique on the tailgate. Other than the front brakes and the HSV Sport suspension, mechanically the Sportscat Plus remains unchanged from other Colorados, and that includes the 2.8 litre Duramax 2 4-cylinder turbo diesel. Downsides? With a 13.6 metre turning circle, it's a big bus to manoeuvre in car parks. That's nearly a metre more than a standard Colorado. But thankfully this is helped by front and rear parking sensors and a reversing camera with predictive guides. So, is the HSV Sportscat Plus worth the extra? For off-road applications, we'd definitely stick with the standard HSV suspension over the Super Shock setup. But for those seeking a road-based sports machine that stands out in Australia's proverbial sea of pickups, the Sportscat Plus is one classy head-turning option.